Hey, what is going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Matt. I'm in my bedroom right now, and that's my vacuum cleaner. So, with that said, let's dive right into it. I hope you guys have a few minutes to watch this video because, I mean, unless you're a first responder or you're working a job right now that's essential, or you're out there fighting for your business to stay open or for your job to stay open against these government lockdowns, then you have time to watch this video. But the 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 reason you should watch this video is I want to make my position clear on COVID. Um, but I mean, this is probably, like I think this is like video number 22, and I've done a bunch of other videos about, COVID and, the government overreach and the election, everything that's been going on in 2020, right? I think I've made my position perfectly clear, but I want to first address that I do acknowledge COVID as being a serious thing, depending on, if you're elderly or if you have comorbidities, if, you got cancer and all that kind of stuff. But I do think that the response has been bullshit. And I know I'm probably the millionth person to ever say that this year about COVID, but our response has been bullshit, and politicians have made impulsive decisions that have negatively impacted businesses, especially, small mom and pop restaurants and gyms. Um, and I do think that people are just guessing and don't really have any practical solutions on how to best navigate our way through this whole thing. Um, and it's affected a lot of people negatively, but I want to I want to first give you guys a little scenario that played in my head the other night. Something that I was thinking about that just randomly came up. I don't know why, but it was about a woman in a grocery store, and she's a young woman. She's probably, in her 30s or 40s, but she's a young woman, and she gets into a dispute with somebody about um, COVID, and the other person's not quite taking it as seriously as you, people say. Wear a mask, wash your hands, sanitize, and all that shit. He doesn't quite look at COVID as a big deal, and she kind of does, and so they're arguing back and forth, and having a screaming match, and the woman just breaks down crying because she has an elderly father who is 81 years old, who has dementia and has um, cancer, and just all these things going on, that if you do have um, if you do have comorbid comorbid com, comorbidities like that, COVID is the last thing that you want. You should probably stay home and stay clear of it, right? But she starts crying and starts breaking down into tears, and I have deep empathy for people like that. I really do. But I also have empathy for people that are losing their livelihoods and losing their businesses over this thing. And I see that. I see more depression, I see more suicides, and I see more um, people just their, their livelihoods are gone. I mean, I know about music venues and restaurants that that just went away out of nowhere because of this thing. And so why is this so important for me to bring up? Why did I bring up this scenario about the woman crying and the guy? Because I know that there's no one size fits all solution to this whole thing, right? I mean, if you're somebody who's 25 years old and living on your own, maybe you're living with roommates that are all young, and you got a good job, and but you like to go out clubbing every week, and you like to go out and party. I don't think somebody like that needs to be wearing a mask all the time, or needs to wipe down furniture and put plastic on his car seats. I really don't. And I think we're at a point in time right now where we need to. I'm like a broken record saying this over and over again, but we need to come up with real solutions, and meet somewhere in the middle about this whole thing, because not only are people losing their livelihoods, and people's lives are just getting ruined altogether, and meanwhile there is a certain population of people that are dying from this thing, and need to be careful. But it's also causing a huge division in our world, our country especially. And we're supposed to be a country united, but it's become this whole thing where it's been about Republican versus Democrat, and the mask wearers and the anti-masks, and so on and so forth. And we really need to come to a place where we can make good and practical decisions, and again meet somewhere in the middle, so that we can continue to thrive as a society, and have sort of a rebirth for our country. Because to be honest, we're not headed in a good direction right now, and people are becoming more divisive, and I see people getting more violent and more nefarious in the way that they interact with other people, and the way that they talk about politicians, celebrities, and your coworkers, and just all this other stuff. And so I'm going to go ahead and try to wrap this up, but I just wanted to make my position clear. I'm not being nonchalant or unsympathetic towards people that where COVID is really a problem for them. But I also have a huge heart for people whose lives are just being ruined by this whole thing. So anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you found this video inspiring. Hoped it motivate you. Please feel free to like this video and to subscribe, because I will be putting out new videos like this every week. But I just want to let you guys know that I really enjoy making these videos every week. I really do feel like it gives me a purpose. And it's something that I'm really passionate about, but I'm not doing this for my health. So if you guys would please, if you have the time, please share this video along with my whole backlog of videos before this one, if you really like it, so that this eventually becomes a business for me, and something that will actually be lucrative for me in the near future. So if you guys like this content, please like, subscribe, share, and as always, I will see you guys next week. Take care, you guys. God bless.